Welcome, this is John Williams. This is a little introduction here. This is Bridging the Gap channel. My goal is to create something special to both entertain and educate people, to help you understand how artificial intelligence is changing the world. I hope you enjoy the video today. Please follow me and more to come. Thank you much. Bye-bye. Welcome to Autonomous Driving. We need it now. The future of driving isn't about electrification. It's about automation. Yes, not too long ago, it seemed like science fiction to think of driving several hundred miles without a drop of gas. But here we are today. With the growing popularity of electronic vehicles and self-driving software, you'll soon be the passenger rather than the driver of an autonomous vehicle. Imagine one day you hop in your driverless car in the morning. The car already knows where it wants to go, unless you instruct it otherwise. When it drops you off, the vehicle goes back home instead of paying for parking. Welcome to Bridging the Gap. Today we discuss autonomous driving and why we need it now. Hang on to your hat. Here we go. Autonomous driving. We need it now. We're currently on the brink of having autonomous vehicles. A change like this has not happened since the days of the demise of the horse and buggy. What is holding us back? In order to succeed, we must first believe we can. The telephone has too many shortcomings to be seriously considered as a means of communication. This was said by William Orton, president of Western Union in 1876. He was wrong. The significant problems we face today cannot be solved with the same level of thinking that created them, Albert Einstein. We have to let it go. Fear, doubt, disbelief, free your mind. Morpheus from the Matrix. The car. This is a good place to start. After houses, the automobile is Americans' largest asset. But Americans only use car 2 hours per day on average. We utilize only 10% of the capacity of this pricey asset. We pay hundreds of dollars every month for car loans, insurance, parking, repairs, gasoline, and maintenance, all for an asset that sits idle 90% of the time. Sharing your car. It's only natural to wonder, is there a better way? Many companies have sprung up, that includes Uber and Lyft and others, to try to tackle this problem. Taxis still exist, but only make up a fraction of the cars on the road. We have over 1 billion cars roaming around the earth, with this number predicted to increase to over 2 billion, according to the International Transportation Forum. The autonomous vehicle. Is that the answer? If we use autonomous vehicles, it would expand the transportation market greatly. Think of millions of people with disabilities, children and the elderly who can't drive cars. They would have cars to drive them to school, to the park, to the doctor, to see family and friends. Parents that are pressed for time would not have to drive the child to school or worry about driving parents to the doctor. All this could be done without a licensed driver or a private car. Autonomous vehicle coming soon. When will we have it? Waste of lives. The number of deaths caused by car accidents is a human tragedy. And if you ever thought about this, but 44,000 lives were lost in 2023. Estimated 93% of those lives are caused by human error. In comparison, between 1956 and 75, 58,000 lives were lost in the Vietnam War. But during the same years, 757,000 people, 13 times as many, died in car accidents. In addition, annually another 20 to 50 million people suffer non-fatal injuries because of car accidents. Clearly, humans are not safe drivers. As Mark Anderson, a noted entrepreneur stated, people are so bad at driving cars that computers don't have to be that good to be much better. Waste of space. North American cities, roads and parking lots, they take up 30 to 60% of the total surface. That doesn't include driveways and garages. At any given time, 95% of the road space is not being used. Research has shown that intelligent vehicles can dramatically reduce the space needed to perform the basic functions that people perform now. For instance, automated vehicles require 25% less space for merging and lane changing. Cars equipped with adaptive cruise control can improve highway capacity by up to 40%. Waste of time. Traffic congestion cost Americans $70.4 billion in 2023. It increased 50% from 2022. Time wasted on the road is estimated billions of hours. The cost of fuel while sitting in traffic. In 2020, estimated 1 billion gallons of wasted fuel. I'm sure that went up in 21, 22, and 23. Time wasted on the roads is also very stressful. MIT professor Carlo Ratti developed the Road Frustration Index to quantify the impact of traffic on mental health, concluding that stress of city driving, is as high as that of skydiving. By decreasing congestion, self-driving cars can also dramatically decrease commuting time. Also, allow drivers to surf the web or work remotely while driving to work. To summarize, time not spent driving is time added to our lives. So, when will we get autonomous driving? Before we get started, let's get one thing straight. Despite the implied claims of some automakers, there are no fully autonomous vehicles for sale right now. However, several brands have making impressive advances in the field. There are a lot of reasons why the dream of a self-driving revolution hasn't yet come to pass. This includes the cost. It's very expensive. The technology, looking at all the cameras and the technology associated with actually building the vehicles for actually carrying out self-driving is very, very expensive. And the technology is very complex. And also safety. This has to be passed with safety rules by state and federal before it be allowed. So a lot of challenges ahead of us. Waymo or Tesla? Why these two names? Well, Waymo is the closest thing we have to autonomous driving vehicle today. But they've also encountered some problems with their approach using LiDAR. Tesla has made some significant progress with the new release of 12.5.1, which is a big step forward, but they have challenges too. Release 12.5.1 only works on cars with hardware 4, but the majority of Tesla owners are on hardware 3. We're still waiting for reverse and smart summons to be completed. Both of these features are to be available in the next few releases. Now, Tesla's release cycle has been coming on much quicker now. Releases keep going on and on. So I must say, they have improved greatly. Piper Sandler recently published that Tesla may have solved the self-driving puzzle. Yay, that would be wonderful. From all of us, I hope they are correct. Thank you for coming to the show. I do appreciate it. And hopefully you'll actually give me some positive feedback here and follow me in the future. Thanks. Bye-bye.